Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the new jam tracks that are coming tonight in Fortnite Festival. Today is August 22nd. This is my 26th Fortnite Festival jam track review. Crazy to think about. Last week we talked about all the new stuff that came through the Battle Pass, the Festival Pass, and the new KAROL G season. This week we're talking about the first official week of new jam track drops, which do include some KAROL G songs, but there's also some other ones that are pretty good. So I'm going to start in order of how I played them. Starting off, we have Espresso by SABRINA CARPENTER. This one is a 2 on lead, 2 on drums, 3 on bass, and 4 on vocals. This is definitely a vocals week. I'm just going to say this right now. Vocals across every single track this week is the best ones to go for. Espresso for SABRINA CARPENTER, I swear this one is very fun. Like I myself am not into a lot of pop music nowadays. That was more like what I would listen to when I was in high school. And SABRINA CARPENTER's Espresso actually kind of sounds a little bit better than most of the songs that I would say are nowadays, you know? I think this one's pretty good. It's pretty good to listen to. It's very fun to play. The vocals charting is so good. It's only 2 minutes, 59 seconds. It's not too bad. I think you guys will have a blast with this one. I flawless this one on my first try. Most of the songs that I did this week, I flawless in the first try because it's an easy week. It really is. Up next, we have Tusa by KAROL G featuring Nicki Minaj. This is a 1 on lead, a 1 on drums, a 2 on bass, and a 6 on vocals. I do not think at all that this one is a 6 on vocals. I think it's a 5. I think that this one is increased higher of a difficulty than it should have been. This one was another one that I flawlessed on my first try. It was very, very fun to play. It is a tiny bit of a challenge if you can't do the notes fast enough, but still, I don't think it's anywhere near as hard as it's made out to be on the charting. I mean, honestly, go give it a shot for yourselves, see what you think. I think that this one is very fun and very easy. Up next, we've got Replay by IYAZ. This came out in 2009. I listened to this in the high school dances at my school. This one is a 4 on lead, a 5 on drums, a 5 on vocals, and 1 on bass. I did play drums and I did play vocals. Drums is fairly decently fast. I would say that this one is a lot more, you need to make sure that you can hit the notes fast enough and still be able to hit all the other notes, because there's a lot of notes that are just like da-da-da-da-da-da, you know, like the two right next to each other constantly, and you need to get those fast enough while also getting ready for the next few notes that are about to come at you. So it's definitely a challenge on drums. I would say that it's more challenging on this than it is vocals, but vocals is more enjoyable because the syllables are charted in a way where it's somewhat of a challenge, but it's not really a solid difficulty whatsoever. Up next, we have the first ever banjo song, Stick Season by Noah Kahan. This is a 3-minute, 4-second long song. It is a 4 on lead, 1 on drums, 5 on vocals, and a 5 on bass. I'm just going to say one thing quick. Vocals, very fun. Highly recommend it. Probably the most enjoyable one. Bass, on the other hand, this is where the banjo comes in. The only bass that you play in this song is the banjo part. And you have to wait 60 seconds. I'm not joking, a whole minute before you can actually play anything in this track. So the fact that it's a 5 instantly was piquing my interest because I wanted to see how fast it was. And it's fast. It is exactly what you'd expect from a banjo. Very fast playing, very fast charting, but it's very easy. I mean, the highest score you can get is probably going to be in like 60, 70,000 range. It's very, very fun to do, though, I will admit. But it's not long at all. It's just a lot of breaks in between, a couple fast parts. Literally, there's 2 fast parts, and then the rest of it's pretty easy. So I was able to 100% flawless this one as well. And finally, the last track for this week is the Provenza remix. Karol G featuring Tiesto. I'm not going to lie, I would have expected that it would just be the Karol G song, not the Tiesto remix, because the Tiesto remix does not sound as good as the actual song does. You've got a 2 on lead, 4 on drums, 4 on vocals, and a 3 on bass. Drums and vocals, both of them on this song are pretty okay. I mean, I wouldn't say that they're anything too special. I'd say both drums and vocals are fun to play on this one, but I mean, really, this is... the remix kind of ruins the song for me. I feel like it was so much better listening to it from the actual, you know, the original track, but they added the remix. So I don't know, maybe it's because there was one instrument they couldn't do unless they had the Tiesto remix. I don't know. I don't really know what the thought process was behind this one, but I definitely would have much more preferred the actual song instead of that. But that is all for this week for all of the new songs. I wasn't going to recap these this week because I thought it was pretty simple to talk about. I didn't think there was anything too major about it, but the thing that I wanted to avoid was conflicting with the stuff we've got coming next week, because next week we do have the Champions Road, and I'm going to be detailing that a little bit more. So I don't want it to be too long of a video next week. So I'm just going to, I just want to talk about these ones this week. All of these songs, all 5 of the ones that I mentioned today, are coming out tonight in the item shop. 500 V-Bucks each. If you'd like to use my supporter creator code, here it is on screen. Thank you very much. And special thank you to Jakey FN, for helping me record this video, because I would not have been able to play these tracks without him. Epic. Again, if you're seeing this, please, I would love to review these tracks each week, and it's really difficult to have to rely on somebody else. So if you would like to send these my way, I will review them. You have my word. And you don't even need to send anything else, just the jam tracks. If you don't want to send skins or anything else like that, go on ahead, do whatever you want. I don't care. But that's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see anything that I reviewed last week, you can see that video here. I'll see you next time.